Often the first month or two of back to school is fraught with scheduling, carpooling, getting used to all those unwelcome alarm clocks again. Well, Emily Kuhlman of MrsKansasMommy.com is here to tell us ways to minimize some of the stress of getting back into the school groove. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you.
So it is that crazy time of year, isn't it?
Right. So if you know me, I'm not the most prepared person all the time. I'm like the one that doesn't really know when parent-teacher night is.
But you're Mrs. Kansas Mommy.
You know, it's more just the fun stuff is what I like about being a mom. The school thing is hard. So
I think you learn with time and experience too. Like, okay, this is what I gotta do to get everything on schedule.
Right. So I have 5 tips for you today.
Yes, 5 tips.
The first tip is by far the most important tip. Set the bar low. Yes. Leave it. Do not make people think you're competent. Undersell with the teachers, the administrators, everything, because then they'll be surprised when you actually do something right.
Feel like, guys, I'm always late. It's just how I am.
Exactly.
Under-promise
we
and
all know
over-deliver.
those like psychopaths that have Pinterest, Etsy, word charts that are, I mean, type A.
Yeah,
what did I say?
We have flow charts.
I meant type A.
Yeah.
But, so just ditch that. I say just ease into the school year. So one of the things that I'm dealing with right now, I have a 2nd grader and a kindergartner. My 2nd grader has a bunch of homework and it's hard to keep up with. So tip number 2 is train your children to put their schoolwork in the same spot every single day when they walk in the door. That way you're not having to keep track of it, and they can always go and find what they need in the morning. Helps them be more responsible. But
that's a simple organizational thing too.
So we've been trying to do that when we get in the door. We'll get the homework out, and I've noticed that my little one, she's bored when I'm helping the older one with her homework. So what I've learned is that if I keep some really fun educational books in her homework basket, it gives her something to do. And it helps me have time to help the older child or prep lunches or find soccer gear. Or
she gets her own basket.
Scroll Instagram and like all the important things I need to do throughout the day.
Exactly.
So the first thing I have is Hot Dots, and this is from a company called Educational Insights. And so it's actually, this is a battery thing, and it's all interactive and it's self-guided. It's a fantastic way for them to learn at their own pace. And it comes with stickers and an award certificate, which I love, an award certificate.
You get a gold star.
It doesn't matter if I earned it or not. I just love it.
We're putting your things in the basket. I do want to get to the rest of the tips. So let's get to the refrigerator tips.
Okay, great. Let me tell you really quick about Highlights magazine. It's another one. It's write on and wipe off. So if you have one of those kids that is like a perfectionist and they get frustrated, this is perfect. They wipe it right off.
Great.
You move on.
We've got 45 seconds to get to the rest of the tips.
Every time. Okay, third tip, organize your fridge. Put Post-it notes on drawers. Instead of your crispers, you have anytime snacks, you have lunch snacks. So if I'm chopping an apple, I'll put extra baggies in there. And then in the morning, you just grab and go. And then you have your different kind of, different snacks for different times of day. I get what you're saying. All right, so this is juice that I just discovered. It's called Cherubundi, and it's packed with phytonutrients, antioxidants. I heard this was really good for sleeping. We have to try it. Yeah. It actually, they did a study. Cheers. They did a study, and on average, it helped people sleep 84 minutes longer a night. And it helps with inflammation, helps with its scrum true lesson. It is so good. Next, I have a MyFold car seat, which I've been a fan of this for a long time. My 4th tip is carpooling. Take advantage of it. Oftentimes, we don't want to because the booster seats are such a big incumbents, but this is invented by a man that wanted his son to have something he could put in his backpack and be safe. So it's literally as safe as a regular booster seat. Love that. But what it does is it positions the shoulder strap correctly. It's great for travel. You can Uber with it. It's great for a vacation, and just it's really affordable at like $40.
And then last but not least
is a new laminator by Mead. So you can use this at home. The final tip is to be an art critic, because your kids are going to bring home so much art.
Like this.
And it's very cute. Awful, most of it. It's so bad.
But laminate it and make them feel special.
Right. So this one's my daughter's that I felt was worthy. It says, My mom is 23 years old, and she weighs 100 pounds.
We like
and
that.
I think she was referring to the 100 pounds I gained when I was pregnant with her. But I will
Where can we find this on your Instagram? Because we got to go.
All the details, MrsKansasMommy.com and
That's
at
right.
Mrs. Kansas Mommy. I do this every time.
Thank you so much for being here. We're going to have a link on KCLive.tv later on today, and we'll be right back.